Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We are back. We're doing a best of 3 draft, and we have Gigan as our possible companion or just a card we can play. Other notable picks in here: Rumbling Rockslide, some removal, some cheap cyclers for the cycling deck. I like the Insatiable Hemophage. But I think we just take the Gigan, see if it works out. If it doesn't, so be it. Mutual Destruction in here as well. Playable. I like Vulpikeet. I like a lot of cards in here, but we'll go with Gigan. And we'll see if we can possibly make a little companion here. Godzilla is a good card, too. I like that you can bring it back from the dead. This is a strong removal spell. You don't necessarily have to. The cool thing is you don't have to play blue-black. You can play blue or black, rather. So I like that. Necropanther's a strong mutate card. Get value from your graveyard. I do like that too. Dranith for the cycling deck. Tactician, which is probably higher up for the cycling deck. Capture Sphere is some hard removal that's directly on color with Garuda, at least one half of it. So I could take that. I'm curious if I'd prefer the Panther for the mutate value. It's also, but it's not even. Is it just creatures or any cards with even? So maybe we do play the Sphere. It's removal that we can still play with Garuda as our companion. So we'll see how much it hamstrings us to play that. Like we could take Pacifism here. It's even. You still can play Garuda. I mean, it's pretty hard removal. You can splash it. And there's not much else in here, especially not a lot we can play. I think it's good value if you can get this as your companion. Just having an extra 6/6 for 6 that you can play any game you're playing, that's pretty good. Especially one that potentially can just yoink something from their graveyard or your graveyard. So I like that. Alright, well, unfortunately we can't play Naturalize. We can play Essence Scatter, however. This removal is really good. I already said that, but I really want to stress that. It's really good. We can take the Essence Scatter. It's obviously worse than Neutralize, but it's still very good. And it's even. The only other even card in here is Honey Mammoth, so alright. Let's take the Scatter. Alright. So can take the Smasher. It's 6 mana, 6 power, first strike, which is good. You can cycle it, bring it back with Garuda, and there's not much else here that's even that I'm considering. Day Squad Marshal works better with the Pacifism. Smasher, I feel like it's going to be stronger. I'm going to take it. If it doesn't work out, whatever. Skull Prophet is actually a card you can play with Garuda as well if we want to go down a green path. Maybe for some splashing as well. Otherwise, Cathartic Reunion is totally playable. Glimmerbell you can play with Garuda, and it has flying. It's a good mutate target. Prophet ramps, though, which I like. And it's a 3/1 beater. Glimmerbell is less exciting. It's early enough. I'm going to take the Prophet, speculate, see if it works out. Survivor's Bond is probably pretty good in a Garuda deck as well. Of One Mind. Well, we do have that. We have Lurking Deadeye tends to be a really good card, in my opinion. I personally like Deadeye quite a bit. It's kind of a cool card to bring back. Whisper Swad we can't play. Of One Mind we can't play. I mean, we can play them. I'm actively trying to think of how to make Gyruda work. I'm cool going for profits here because, like I said, they ramp. So maybe we can play green, black, fatty, ramp, even. I like that. We don't have to splash stuff either. Alright. Can't play the destruction. Can play plummet. Can't play the trap. It's in just cards. It's a tough tough request to fill there, but we'll take the plummet. Can't like play any of these basically. Can play the hampering snare. It's got cycling, so okay. Just take cyclers that we can't do much with. Wilt, we can actually play Wilt. Alright. I could take the fixing there. Yeah, it might have been okay. White, I guess, is still an option too. So still can do white black, can do blue black, can do blue white, can do maybe getting the last pick. That's a cool one. Maybe getting the last pick. Sabertooth is something I should take as a sign. Like here, maybe I take... Why are these all odd? Like, I want to play the Heron, but... Getting the free card is a pretty big perk, but you have to decide how big of a perk it is. Like, I clearly like Skull Prophets more than Sabertooths, but I'm seeing Sabertooths light, and we really didn't see any other significant green. At least from that direction. So do I want to supplement, or do I just assume that white's open and take like a Divine Arrow, get some pretty good removal, and not try and make green work? I'll take the Divine Arrow because it's pretty good removal. We are creature light though. Well, no, we're doing okay. Narset? Can I? I want to. I think I have to. I don't have to, but I really want to. King Caesar. Blood Curdle I could play if I was in black. How am I going to splash this? Alright, so the plan is we go blue, white, splash, Narset. Alright. At least I've got a plan. That's all I'm going to say. Because I don't think we're going to splash that either. So we take Narset. Blue, white, splash, Narset. Be happy. Because Narset's pretty sweet. Can take King Caesar. It's totally playable. Take Evolving Wilds to more successfully splash Narset. Probably want to do that. This card's not crazy strong anyway. Alright. That's kind of cool. We don't have Mutate, but that would be cool too. We'll take the Evolving Wilds. It's early, but let's get Narset fixing right now. So we can take another Scatter. Or another Evolving Wilds. Maybe we just take 2 Evolving Wilds, call it good. On fixing. Not have to worry about it for the rest of the draft. Okay. I want to play this, but you have to have 20 extra things in your deck. That's pretty tough. It's just Yorion with Gyruda is obviously pretty sweet. Probably just play the Vantasar. It's, yeah. Or probably keep Safe's more of a sideboard card anyway. So we take Imposing Vantisar, which is actually really good in our deck because it cycles for cheap. We can bring it back with Gyruda. It's a decent body. Can hard cast it if we have to, and it's a great discard Narset killer. So that's just a good card for us. Can't play that. Yes, I realize I'm trying real hard to make this work, but I don't know what to tell you. I think it's cool. Like, there's nothing here we can play. I guess a crustacean is the only card. Or I can splash a bushmeat poacher. I had no idea how hard it was to get evenly costed spells, I guess. Swallow Whole I can't play. The Marshal I can play. Alright. Vulpikeet I can play. That's actually a pretty good one. One of the best we could ask for. Evasion that we can bring back. Can't play literal any of these. I'd probably just take Mentor for sideboard. Alright. King Caesar came back, which is actually kind of cool. So we'll take that. Because how many... We do not have a lot of creatures. Do not. Can just keep taking those. I'm okay with it. I mean, it's fine. It's good with our Day Squad Marshals. We don't have any other white cards I'm missing out on, do I? No. All right. Yeah, it's fine. We got a plan. Cut the white. I mean, I think we'll make this deck work. I don't want to play Crustacean. Everything else I'm kind of okay with. If that's... actually... Well... Hampering Snare is playable. This is a good sideboard card, I think. It's actually a really good sideboard card. We're going to cut the white card. I mean, the good news is white's open. And blue's open. I feel like our colors are open. We're just making it more difficult on ourselves. This is sweet. Can I splash this? Because if I could splash this, we can, even if Gyruda dies, you get it back and then you just keep making dudes. But is there anything else in here I care about? The Fox is obviously very good for cycling, but we can't play it once again. Or I take a third Marshal for Hunt Mice. You know, the Liger plan might be something that we have to do. As much as I loathe to say it. Can't play that. Can't play this awesome card. Can play the Sabertooth, I guess. Can play Anticipate. But we're creature light, and Sabertooth is reasonable beater, so I guess we take it. Can take another Scatter. You really do have to miss out on a lot of cool stuff by playing even only to have this as your companion. So I guess we'll take Scatter here. Hampering Snare could actually be pretty good for us with all of these. Yeah, you know what? I think it can be. It's a reasonable combat trick for us. Sabertooth or a Healer. Healer's probably more versatile. Less damage, but more versatile. I guess we have a few cyclers if we need life gain in a pinch. Okay. Just an all-around miss. Take the Fox because it's the best card by a mile. Another Divine Arrow's fine, actually. Could take the Crag for fixing, but I said already we have the 2 Evolving Wilds. We don't need more fixing. Divine Arrow is some actual removal I think we could use, so alright. I'm cool with it. Could splash for Thundermane. I don't think that we have enough cyclers to really get value out of that. We have 4 cyclers. It's really not enough, but am I excited about a Marshall? No. Do I really want to splash Thundermane? I mean, it's potential removal and value. Alright. We'll do it. It's one of the few cards it looks like we could play. Can't play any of these. Can't play this. I guess we'll take the Barons. We don't have... Guess it fixes for Gyruda, technically. Interestingly. Oh, we couldn't play this anyway because it's odd. I guess we can play a cycler. Yeah, we can play a cycler. This makes sense. And it's a main deckable card. Okay. Take the Serval. I don't think it's making the deck though. None of these cards are playable for us. I guess the Corpse Churn is. Probably not going to happen. I had no idea how difficult it was going to be to get Gyruda going. Take the Lurking Deadeye that we're not going to splash for, yeah. It's a reasonable deck, believe it or not. It's not great. I'm not going to lie. It is really not great, but it's reasonable. It's got a plan I think we can roll with. And we did end up getting a pretty powerful companion for us. And Narset and Gyruda can both win games. I think the problem is we don't have a lot that we can get with Gyruda. We can get opponent stuff too, though, and it's just a random 6 mana 6/6. Do I want to play Scoured Barrens? It helps us cast Gyruda, and that's it. Otherwise, it's a tap land that gains us a life and can cast our white spells. I don't know if I don't know how much I qualify that as fixing here. So let's move this over. This is our companion. Oh, we can't play this, can we? Because it's 3 mana. Get rid of the lands for now. This doesn't count as a card in our deck. It doesn't. So we can do it. Everything else is fine though, right? Okay. So we're splashing for Thundermane? I guess so. I mean, random cycling, you can... We have like 4. It's not much, but it's a 2 mana 3/2. It's not great on the splash, honestly. But we're going to try it. I think this deck is a little bit shy of win cons. Good win cons. But that's alright. So, how color intensive? We're not super color intensive other than Narset and Thundermane. No double color. Oh, I guess Geigen is double color, but whatever. For that reason, and we're way more white, I probably can get away with 2 red sources and the 2 Evolving Wilds. And then with 13, we'll err towards white. Which I guess means maybe we can do the Scoured Barrens to help cast Geigen since we're... Okay. So then we'll do 6 of those and 6 white. Let me think about, I have to look at this, do a count. That would be 8, 9, so 9 white, 8 blue, 4 red. It's not bad. We really don't need much blue. So it might actually be smarter to do the extra white. So then it's 10 white, 7 blue, 4 red. Okay. I guess so. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this deck. It can go wide with like King Caesar, I guess. And we can get some damage in early, but I don't think the plan is great. Maybe we go for a Narset emblem plan. I don't know. I haven't gotten to play Narset yet, so I'm at least looking forward to seeing what that can do. We do have 9 non-creature spells, which is not a ton for Narset value, but this can also just kill things. You have to discard a non-land card, too. Narset's not even as good as I thought. I thought it was just discard anything. It's discard a non-land card to deal the damage. Otherwise, it's just draw discard for -2 as well. That's way less good than I thought. Way, way, way less good. But this is where we're at, I guess. So, all right. This is it. Guess we'll see you in round 1. All right. Round 1. We'll keep this, even though we don't have blue. Let's cycle 1 here. Well, we just wait for the go wide plan now, I guess. I'd very much like to be able to hold up an Essence Scatter right now. Didn't I get rid of this? Oh, jeez. King Caesar, well, kind of cool, but not quite good enough yet. I think we actually get the body on the ground here. Like, if they Essence Scatter, I'm okay with that too. I'd rather them counter that than this or this later, so I'm okay with that. wish I could Essence Scatter that so badly. Do I wish I could Essence Scatter that? Yeah, we might have to go for the King Caesar plan. Boy, are you ever late. So I can play Narset and buy myself a turn. Maybe soak up some damage. This... Then I can't Essence Scatter. I guess we gotta wait. I mean, I can't Essence Scatter next turn either, so... It's basically like... You don't gain life either. I mean, I guess scatter it. So Marshall still can't cast Geigen too. Jeez. Have to gain life. Doesn't matter. Can't even cast a creature spell with it. So, playing against, I mean, we didn't see blue mana the entire game, so I guess it's okay. Keep safe. What was their targeted removal? I honestly can't recall. Could go for their flyers by splashing for Plummet. Makes me sick just saying it. Splashing for Plummet? I mean, it does kill their companion. But so does... Well, I guess Divine Arrow doesn't. But so does Pacifism and Capture Sphere and Essence Scatter. Everything else we just couldn't cast. I think we gotta run it back. Unless I'm splashing for Lurking Deadeye. Actually, Lurking Deadeye would be really good in this matchup against Crustacean. And... yeah. Any other little blockers they have, I guess. But it doesn't seem worth the splash. I'd have to somehow throw a swamp in here, and it doesn't seem worth it. I do have 2 of them, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's possible. It's not the most outlandish thing you could possibly imagine, but especially given how much weak stuff is in here. Like, Serval is so whatever. So what am I... Do I do these, dump one of these, put in a swamp, and just pray? Is that what the plan is? That's really ridiculous. And I still have to drop something else too. which is probably one of these. Alright. That's ridiculous, but here we are. Alright. Good hand. I don't know what I'm finding off Evolving Wilds yet. Possibly the swamp. Yeah, I mean, I can do the swamp now. Alright. I'm going to do swamp first. Seems crazy, but... I'm going to have to get it at some point for Lurking Deadeye. And it can help cast Geigen, which is nice. They don't have the Garrison Cat, which is also good. Sure. Well, we got all of our colors. That's good. Didn't trade, which is good. Kind of want to cast Healer here. We can't keep up the Essence Scatter, but they're only at, well, that's pretty good. So we can do the Lurking Deadeye. And maybe they just take it, I don't know. Alright. Now I can start the mutation process. That's good. Got a pretty good board built up. They can Springjaw trap, but we still resolve this. So I'm okay with that. Like, in response, kill our thing. I'll just take a 3/4. Thank you very much. Now they probably use this on that. So it already did its job. Killed your dolphin. I've got Essence Scatter, so they can't resolve their Yorion. They have to have the land first anyway. This is a pretty good opportunity to do Geigen. I think we'll do it. And we have another King Caesar, so that works out. They can cast Yorion, but then they still have to deal with our board here. Let's see, can I King Caesar and kill them, pump the team, attack for 6, 9, 13, 15. They block our 2 biggest guys. They would only take 5. So the answer is no. If I attack with everything though, and they eat that, they take 7. It's still not good enough. So I think we're just going to cast King Caesar. Attack with Geigen. They probably double block. We'll kill Yorion. It's not really the trade I wanted, but it's what we're going to have to take here. Pass this. And leave up Essence Scatter. All right. All right. See, attack with everything. 7, 8. It's still not lethal, so I guess we'll do these. Alright, well, the Lurking Deadeyes did just about everything you could possibly ask for them to do, so that's good. Narcis's not even good in our deck, so maybe I'm just playing it as a way for my opponent to concede. That's a good plan. I like that. I don't know if we need the Hampering Snare. Keep Safe does protect us from a couple things, but not that much. Not that much. Wilt, we can't cast anyway. Crustacean is so unimpressive. Corpse Churn. I could see playing Corpse Churn. I know it seems ridiculous, but Hampering Snare really doesn't do that much, I don't think, against our opponent. And Corpse Churn could bring things back for us, like Gyruda or Gigan, for example. I guess so. Alright. I might swap the deck into Lurking Deadeyes after this. Just because our deck doesn't have enough oomph to it, so... yeah, this is good. Technically have all of our colors. Whoops! You forgot to cycle it. Aegis Turtle. Well, if there's one thing that's good against an Aegis Turtle, it's a Lurking Deadeye. I guess I could Divine Arrow that too, but I'm not going to. I think what we do is this, get our blue mana. Play the healer. And pass. Corpse Churn. There it is. Crustacean. So I can Divine Arrow that. I probably do. a 2-for-1, but it allows us to kill that. I'm okay with that. And I guess we'll do, oop, not that. We'll do this. And then they drop this, we can pacify it, so that's good. Alright. I can corpse churn, but don't really need to. Alright. Take the victory. Let's do the deck swap. Lurking Deadeye, maybe only good in that match, but I don't think so, because what is our deck really doing? What is our deck doing? Not a lot is the answer. So dump these. These come in. Dump one of these. Get a swamp. That's it? Didn't we do something else too? Yeah, let's drop the Serval and maybe do the corpse churn, because we need to get back our Gyruda. Why are we playing corpse churn? What is it? To get back Deadeye? Okay. To get back Gigan or Deadeye? Yeah, wow. I don't know what to say. Splashing corpse churn. Well, there you have it. Let's see what this can do in round 2. All right, we're in game 2 here. We're on the draw. We have our black mana technically. This is an awkward hand, but we're going to keep. The black mana lets us cast the Gigan. We don't have a blue spell currently. So I guess I will do this, finding a swamp. So if I get a land, I can actually mutate a Vulpikeet, get in for 4. It's pretty good. Primal Empathy is a strong card. That land is actually really important here, so let's just do the mutate now. 4/2 is more vulnerable, but yeah, this is probably better. We get less damage in, but with flying, we have more toughness. I can't play anything else anyway. We get 2-for-1. We're gonna cycle here. Hopefully find the land. Did not get the land. Do not have the blue mana. So I'm gonna use corpse churn and probably not be happy with what's gonna happen. That's probably what's gonna happen. I'm probably gonna be very displeased with what happens here. Well, the good news is I can splash for Wilt. And since I'm already splashing 4 color, why not splash 5? It's going to be 3 lands that I need. I mean, I can actually cast the Saber Cat, so I guess that one. Oh, geez. Let's cycle this, because I still need a land. My opponent's just living in heaven right now. And I'm in the bottomless layer of hell. Seems pretty strong. It's got trample too, huh? Well, I gotta cast that wilt. Hey, blue mana. Man, you know, Essence Scatter would have been pretty valuable a little while ago. I just have to keep asking myself, why am I playing Narset? Alright, Narset's out. This is gone. These are gone. Wilt is in. Plummet. They were beating us with a flyer. It was a Glimmer Bell. Do we just assume there's more flyers in there? It's not usually a safe assumption, but... we need 2 more lands, so we have space for 1 more spell. I don't want it to be a plummet. I don't really have anything else good. And I'm running a forest because I want to play Wilt so I can blow up enchantments that just beat me. Plummet seems so bad against 1 Glimmer Bell that we saw. I have to put 1 more land in too, so I don't know what it... oh, I don't know what that is. Let's put the 1 more planes in. And 30 seconds to find something. It's all terrible. There's nothing good here. I guess this, because I can cycle it. Alright. Can't play that. No blue mana, but we'll probably keep... I'll put the... snare on the bottom. So keep this, dump the snare. Here I can actually play Day Squad Marshal because I have the Capture Sphere. Or do I just keep scattering? I guess we wait. Well, that's good too. Yeah, that's actually really nice. Wait. Oh, Wilt isn't quite as good as I thought, is it? So I guess we blow up the Empathy. I thought it was the other one. I always confuse Wilt and the Destroy 3 enchantment one. I don't know which of these is... I guess Empathy is more brutal. I really don't want to mutate this is the problem, the dilemma here. I want to just have 6 lands so I can do 2 things in one turn. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So they still have the mana to cast the 7-drop dude, so now we can Sphere this. Oh, they can untap it though, can't they? I am just not on my game today, guys. Really not on my game today. Not on my game. All right. So I have to take a 2-for-1 here now. I could mutate, I guess. Which I probably should have done. Oh. Well, they used a they used a spell instead. All right. So now, yeah. Now the main issue is I don't have mana to do anything here. So I guess we'll wilt the Empathy, so they have to attack in order to draw. And we still have Essence Scatter. I don't care enough about an Aegis Turtle to counter it. So Now I can do the Vulpikeet and leave up Essence Scatter. And get, I guess, a white. I don't know. Might have been it probably make more sense to get the blue because of Geigen. 8 mana, you could go Geigen plus Essence Scatter. Now I can't do that. And now I definitely still can't do that. So now I'll cast Geigen. Seven mana. Oh, wait. Oh, the way... You know what's funny? I said I wouldn't be able to... That's actually really funny. I can't cast Scatter, and then the game auto-taps better than my own brain could think of here. And I realize I can keep up Essence Scatter. I don't know if I'm... I don't know what's wrong with my brain today. You know, you just have those off days in Magic. I think this is one of them. I mean, I counter it. Capture Sphere of Glimmerbell. It's a Capture Sphere of Glimmerbell kind of day, guys. Do I bring in the Plummet? How many other flyers did I see? Like none, basically. I don't even deserve these victories. I really don't. I don't deserve these wins. The Plummet for the Glimmerbell is so bad. It's so bad. So not worth it. All right. It's a keep. We're splashing green and black, so I guess we hold off on the Evolving Wilds for now. Till we see what we need. Like, two can play this Wilt game, huh? So they're just digging for their blue mana. How many reconnaissance missions you got in there? Alright, well, we found the green, so we can get the black. Does mean we can't cast Capture Sphere, but that's alright. Oh, they found, where, if you put it, shuffle into your library. So they just found it again? Okay. Unless I have two of them. So you just immediately found it again? Well, I mean, we have the answer for the 8/8 trample haste. I guess I should be happy about that. Dorat or a Vulpiki? We have Capture Sphere. Yeah, I think Dorat can grow. It's also got haste. I feel like I'm short on threats in hand, considering I have 6 cards in hand, but... Oh yeah, what does this do? You play an additional land, cast a card, draw 2, and then you have to discard your hand, so maybe that's a good thing. So they can just spit out stuff for that, huh? That's kind of cool. Let's pacify that and kill them. Just stealing games with this deck. It's just crazy to me. All right. Well, let's go on to the last match here. Alright, we'll play first. Yeah, we can keep this. It's actually a good hand. Because we've got a cat and an Essence Scatter and a Divine Arrow, so can kill things, have threats, and can counter things. All those are good. I think we'll play the second Sabertooth. We're not leaving up Essence Scatter, but puts 2 threats on the board, which I like. We have the Divine Arrow. We could even draw another land and be able to kill something plus Essence Scatter. That's not what you want to see, but I couldn't Essence Scatter that anyway, so it's probably okay. This we can mutate at least. 7, which is fine. They'd probably take it. We take that in a heartbeat. That's as good as it was gonna get for us with 2 cats versus 2 X1 or 2 1/1s. I mean, granted, we can't counter, but we have Divine Arrow, so we're okay. All right. I don't like not drawing lands, but nothing to be done about that. Wait, my main deck has Narset in it, doesn't it? That's not great. All the cats. Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Well, kind of needed that, I guess, so. But now I have the choice between Thundermane or Deadeye. I guess the Deadeye is probably more important to us. So, yeah, and yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. So, kill that. And get the black mana. And pass. Alright. Wait, do we still have red in here? Oh, good. I was like, got so many builds with this deck now, I don't even remember which ones I'm doing. So we can do Vulpikeet as well. Do I want to mutate a Vulpikeet? It's more damage, also more susceptible to removal, but we've got a lot going on. I think I'm okay mutating here. They kill it in response, we still get a 2/3, so I'm okay with that too. I think I want the more toughness. It requires more to kill it. Granted, we deal less damage, but we deal 1 less damage for 2 more toughness they have to do to kill it. Does it change the clock? Let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16 versus 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I think it does actually. But they're at 14, so 4, 8, 12, 16, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, it does change the clock. So, might have been smarter. We'll find out. I'm not going to play into a counter. I don't think we need to. We're winning the race currently. That's okay. So we'll probably block the dinosaur with the Deadeye. Alright, they didn't have a counter spell because it auto did that. If they had a counter, it wouldn't have let us just auto cast Lurking Deadeye. So that speaks volumes in my mind. Essence Scatter, yeah, that's good. Get him for 4. Took it. We go Geigen. See what they got versus us. Nothing there. We got 3/6 or a couple bodies. Probably take the 3/6 vigilance, I guess. I mean, the poacher can block that, but it's probably okay. They have to deal with Geigen. 4 power on board might have made more sense, but 3/6 is so much of a better body. Three-six vigilance, yeah, I think it is. So they're gonna be able to sack our dude and gain a bunch of life, which is unfortunate. And draw a card on top of that. I guess at least they have to do it on their turn. Alright. And more. Alright. Well, they had everything they needed there. Absolutely everything. So I guess we keep the poacher tapped so they can't just draw cards every turn. And then we chill. I mean, we do have like corpse turn at some point. To bring back Geigen. So that's something we can do. That's cool. Day Squad Marshal is good. We just want to get a bunch of bodies on the board right now so we can deal as much damage in one shot as we can. Alright, so they're just playing non-stop tentative connections. Okay. And what was that? That was weird. So we'll play the keep safe. And that's it? Just keep safe? I guess so. I don't see anything else. And I'm cutting. Do I just get off Narset again? Because why am I playing Narset? Sort of, yeah. Why am I playing Narset? I don't know. And then we bring in Snare to cycle, maybe? Or because they have the little guys. Alright. And then we'll probably... 3 black is enough, probably. So we'll do 1 more of these and 2 more blue. Nope, that's too much. Just this. Okay. We'll play first. Yeah, I guess we'll keep. Our Evolving Wilds are for finding our more important colors, but we don't have any blue in hand, so I guess I will go with the black first. Now that we're 3 color again. No Forbidden Friendship is good. We can't Essence Scatter, so I guess we'll just get in there. Well, they still don't have a red mana. I guess that's good too. And cycle this to find a land. Hopefully a blue, not a blue. See if the extinction event. No. We can still get in though. And maybe they don't want to block, but they do, so we'll Divine Arrow. And I didn't want to Pacifism because they can still steal our stuff and use Poacher, which I don't want. So we steal a game on the back of some Savile. What are they? Savai or Savile? Savai Sabertooths. Same plan. Yeah, we'll keep. I guess it worked last time. Do I want to hold off on the Evolving Wilds? Sort of, yeah. Maybe do the healer first in case they have the Forbidden Friendship. Because then maybe they want to trade it. Here's our blue. So we'll go wilds for black. And Sabertooth. Vantasar is good. So we'll get in here. Play the Marshal. And pass. Everything they have is even, so I'm okay playing into a extinction event if they have it. Because if we can mutate, we can at least get a good attack in. Oh, didn't they have Blazing Volley too? True, but is it even that good here? I don't know. Why did I not attack with Marshall last time? I think I'm okay with this trade. We're just gonna hang out. I'm playing around Extinction Event. It's funny that everything in our deck is even and they have an extinction event. Makes it so much more brutal. I mean, they obviously have extinction event, so would it have been better to play the Day Squad Marshal? Maybe. I mean, Imposing Vantisar takes more of my mana. It does have cycling, but do I really want to cycle it? Not especially. We're chilling. I'm not playing into Extinction Event if I don't have to. The Poacher. Well, the good news is we can kill that. Jeez. Alright. Essence Scatter is good, I guess. I'll take the 2-for-1, whatever. Yeah. I think we play the Deadeye. Getting rid of Poacher is pretty important against our opponent. With all the sack effects they have. They play event now, they get okay value, not amazing. I could have. There's no point in Essence Scattering that. There is no point in Essence Scattering that. So they're gonna trade here. We'll play. How much money do I have? 4. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can do these two. Which is fine because Sabertooth. Alright. So can counter it. Probably do. Well, they would have to exile their own durable. Alright. I guess we forced them to exile their own. Oh. Well, that's pretty good. Alright. Oh. For the win. For the win. For the win. We went 3-0 with this. We went 3-0 with this. Wow. That's incredible. All right. Well, that's unexpected. I'm very happy about that because that deck certainly didn't. I mean, we're playing what, 3 or 4 color. We're splashing Corpse Churn and going 3-0. We were really lucky there. Very, very lucky to have gotten the victory there. Very fortunate. So, that's cool. Making misplays too. Sorry, definitely not my finest play. But I can't believe I can't believe we won that. And you know they had Extinction Event in their hand. They were playing exactly like they had Extinction Event in their hand. I mean, if they were faking it, then they did an amazing job. But I think they had the Extinction Event. So, yeah, I can't believe we got the victory there. Very, very cool. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.